Okay, so now we're gonna be talking about discussing designing your life, and we're gonna discuss a bit on the work and discipline that will help you get the freedom that you're looking for. Okay, now keep in mind, as we said here, the formula has to do with the deal formula, which is delegate, which is to eliminate. Also, we want to think on what can we automate and what can we leverage. With this comes the work part, but then we have to develop by ourselves discipline. That means we have to have a routine that helps us achieve that. Either it's a work routine, either it's a mindset routine, it's a combination of all of them. With that, it's gonna help us get us to the end goal. So the playbook for this program is gonna be the following, okay? We're gonna focus on, in the next 6 to 12 months, on for you to be able to work hard, okay? Feel uncomfortable. It's gonna probably require some time from your side and some investment. Why? Because again, we wanna delegate certain work. Okay, now with this in mind, there's only 3 steps you have to keep always at the top of your list. Learn something new, of which you can implement. Second, you want to watch what the follow instruction is. Okay, so probably on a daily basis and a weekly basis, I'm gonna give you instructional videos. I'm gonna walk you through a PDF, and that PDF you're gonna have to put to work. You're even gonna get access to a Notion dashboard, of where in the Notion dashboard you're going to be able to track your progress and all those things. Okay, so first of all, learn so you can understand the playbook. Second, you're going to watch those videos so you can implement the work needed. And third, you want to execute. You want to share your results within the group and the breakthroughs. Even if you're struggling with something, share within the group, because that's how I'm able to understand what you're going through and then reach out to you and try to help you as well. Keep in mind, with the things that I'm helping you, that can also probably help someone else that is going through the same but maybe hasn't shared it yet. So the idea is for us to grow together by understanding each other's bottlenecks and deficiencies, and from there help others eliminate those deficiencies or improve in that and master a skill so that they can overcome this. So the idea will be for the rest of this program. The idea is to follow this curriculum. Okay, we want to understand the niche. Okay, that is the niche of you. We want to grow engagement so that we can build trust with the followers. Third will be, we want to basically map out attention so that we can track any data or trends going on within your own information that you're sharing out. The other thing will be to monetize, a system of which you can launch an offer and build that out the way you want. So if you want to sell low ticket, if you want to sell high ticket, if you want to sell like something in your newsletter, all those things, you want to build a system for that. And I will give you the blueprint to do so as well. Then we want to grow the network. Okay, in the network, I'm talking about people that can help you grow your audience. We don't want to just simply randomly grow audience. We want to grow a network of individual that can push us to improve the reach that we have and also the engagement that we have. And that is why your core daily task is going to involve that, because within this community, we're going to help you grow, and in return, you are going to help the community to grow. So this is how my motto, my basically tagline that I have, we are going to be able to grow together. And as you can see, ultimately, the goal is for you to not buy anything else, but only focus on this. This is the ultimate goal. So you can, again, learn the entire process. You can watch how someone is doing it, and you can simply go and implement it as you are doing it that moment. So you can build the results for the next 6 to 12 months. The idea here is basically to go straight into it, because I'm not gonna try to, I would say, like hype things up. As you can see here, the setup is very straightforward, straight to the point videos. I'm not gonna bore you with my storytelling, trying to say like, hey, I came from rags to riches and this is how I made millions, blah blah blah. Like those stories, you see them all the time online. It's like to the point like you kind of feel like you don't want to see it anymore, and it's kind of dumb because not everyone has that same goal. Not everyone cares about what cars you bought or something. Most people want to just buy the things that they like and spend time with their friends or family. Okay, so that's the main thing people want, the essence of life, to be able to share with others. So what I want you to do is focus on that by simply doing the specific task you're going to be given and implementing the checklist so that you can track your progress. With this, hey, if you want to use the resources I'm giving you, fine, go ahead. In Notion, I have like a list of things I can give you so that you can go and get them. But the idea here is to see where your passion is, find out what the passion is, and then go and find it. I'm not here to push you to go and buy something and go and do something. I'm here to just try to push you, encourage you to be the greatest you can be but it needs to come from your effort to follow this process. And as you can see, again, the videos are made very straightforward. I don't go too much in depth about my personal stories, other people's personal stories, because most people use that just to sell you. I don't care about that. I want to help you get results, so I focus on the main key income-driven activities. And this is what you're going to get as a daily basis. So you're going to spend 2 to 4 hours on a daily basis. If you cannot spend 4, because let's say you have a 9 to 5, I would recommend you spend at least a minimum of 2, okay? Second thing, be open to expressing your perspective. If you like something, say it. If you don't like it, say it, and explain why. Why in your perspective you don't like it? Why in your perspective you do like it? This way, people will understand what it is that you have to offer, and that is how you develop your communication skills. The third thing is that you want to focus on developing your skills, removing distractions. So the way you do it is by building stuff or learning and building at the same time. Okay, so you learn about a topic, go and implement. Then you come back, you learn another thing, go and implement. And that is how you learn the quickest way possible. But you have to remove distraction. If you don't, you're going to find yourself like, I want to learn X, but it's not going to work out because you're spending your time doing other stuff that you don't need to. The fourth thing, be diligent, okay, with self-education. So you have to go through a lot of stuff, probably books, videos, audios, blah, 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 anything that you have an interest in order to be a master at that skill, so that you can kind of come up with your own unique style, so that you can create your brand, something that identifies you as a unique person versus the rest of the audience out there. And as last, prioritize your health and your mental, in this case, your mental health and your physical health. I know it's something that I have to implement. It's something that other people have to implement, because if you don't, you're going to feel like bored. You're going to feel like depressed. You're going to feel, I don't know, without energy, like drained or something on a daily basis, because you don't have the stamina to go through. So I recommend you make sure that you focus on prioritizing this. Okay, make sure you have a schedule, and I will provide you this later on. But the main idea is for you to have the right perspective on executing this list, making sure you stay focused, and also making sure you're performing at an optimal level. I mean optimal, I don't mean high performance, because not everyone performs every day at the high performance, but you have ups and downs in your life and in a daily basis, or even in a weekly basis. So you want to make sure that you're performing at an optimal level in your mindset. With that, let me be straightforward. With that, we want to kill the old personality, the old character, because we want to get from the poor mindset to the affluent mindset. The only way we cross that is by crossing the wall that seems so high and difficult and impossible for you. And probably, as the illustration shows, you might be having to go through fire in order to do that, okay? To create a new perspective, new goals, and a new purpose in life. Now, I'm saying this because I've been through this. I'm saying this because I've been through many nights, working for days and years in order for me to get this. If I haven't been this, I will not have self-actualized into this manner. I will not have been able to do the things I've been doing for quite a while. So I recommend you to implement the things I'm sharing with you, so you can get the results you want and build the lifestyle you want. If I could done this, if I have done it in the past and I could keep doing this, you probably can as well. And especially if you have help from myself, help from the community, help from other people out there you're delegating the work to, it's going to be more likely for you to get the insight and the system and scaling faster. Because again, you don't have to go through 8 years that I went to. You go and do it within a 6 to 12 month period. Okay, it makes your life way more easier, and it makes you more confident as well that, hey, you have something to offer to the world. So what's the next step for being, or basically being that person, or creating yourself, or becoming that person? Well, first of all, for you to develop the character, it's going to help you become more aware of yourself and aware of your environment and what you consume. Second, help you become industrious. So instead of being lazy, being bored, you're going to have a real goal, something you can work towards. And third, be accountable. So if you're failing, understand why you're failing, understand how you're feeling, and then what's the catalyst for that, so that you can eliminate that root cause of it. Because again, if you don't do it, I will keep and hold you up to that standard, and I will keep pushing you to do that. I will call you out. I will meet with you once a week. I will meet with you once a month. I don't care what it takes, as long as you are putting in the work. If you're not putting in the work, if you are not a good influence for the community, you're not engaging with the community, you're not implementing anything, honestly, I'm gonna kick you out, and honestly, I'm just gonna refund you as well. I don't care. What I care about is transformation. So if you wanna come into this group, you wanna come into this community, you purchase this course, you purchase a program, whatever you've done, to get here, I'm going to tell you to put in the work and take advantage of this. Okay, the reason I'm saying that is because I want to help you become a case study of mine in return for me to help you grow as well. All right, so the task is going to be simple. You're going to download this PDF that you see on the side here, which you will find a link below this video, and you're going to implement this PDF. It's going to help you go through a process. The only thing I want you to think about when we go through the process together, because I will do a video on walking you through the PDF, is that you have to think for yourself. Are you committed and really want to transform your life? Are you consistent? Are you a leader? Are you a doer, a student, or an action taker? If you say no to any of these, based upon your personal self-assessment right now, and you say no, that means you have work to do. That means you have to progress in that area, because you cannot stay stuck behind something uncomfortable. You have to overcome it. The only way you will overcome it is by going through painful process, as we just shown you a minute ago in the other video. You have to go through a process of walking through flames and improving yourself 1% at a time, till the point you know you're confident, till the point you know you have substance, you have things to offer to the world and other people. And of course, if others are putting their trust in you to deliver on something, you can also deliver on it. Okay, the main idea here is for you to basically achieve this. Achieve the conscious self of where you know how to act, you know what to do, and you are putting in the work. All right, so this is where I want you. I don't want you to be emotional on me, start crying, all those things. If it happens, okay, fine, but that's not the thing that I want. Okay, the other thing is that I don't want you to be critical about everything either, because like, hey, I cannot do this. How is that gonna work? Is that even making sense? Is that, you know, part of whatever you're doing, and it's not going the base you want, or the way you want, or how you want, etc. I don't want those type of attitudes or those type of emotional ups and downs, because whatever you say and explain and do, it's not gonna help you. Only thing that's gonna help you is when you are conscious on what you need to do, you're conscious on how to behave yourself, and you are implementing exactly what you're being given as a task, especially on a daily task to keep yourself consistent. So if you're wondering what traits do you need to develop, if you go back to what I've shared with you here, this is what you need to develop. Be committed, be consistent, become a leader, become a doer, stay always as a student, and always taking action. This is what you need to do. And this PDF is going to help you. So the task is going to be the following. Download this PDF, audit yourself, understanding your deficiencies, write what it is that it causes triggers for you to go in the bad negative direction, and also write down why you feel like that. Why do you feel triggered? Why do you feel the urge to do something bad that you know that's gonna basically hurt you, put you in a bad position, or make you depressed or so. Focus on understanding yourself, what's your trigger and how you feel, because no matter where you are in your business, you're still gonna encounter these things. So if we remove them from upfront, from the beginning, it's gonna be way more easier and faster for you to get to that goal within the next 6 to 12 months. If you don't remove these triggers, you're gonna see that, hey, you may go to 6 to 12 months or even more, because then you're gonna see that you're just prolonging your own success. All right, so make sure again, you basically execute the first step, and you have this PDF below this video, so you can download it, audit yourself, understand your triggers, and understand why you feel those triggers. In the next video, I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of how to implement this PDF and exactly how I did it for myself. See you in the next video.